success and hope we're all having a fantastic day. Just want to give another massive shout out to each and every single person that has viewed my channel over the years, because we have now got to the point of amassing over 2 million channel views, which is something I never dreamed would have happened. So yeah, big shout out to each and every single one of you guys for making that happen, because without you it would not have been possible. So yeah, massive shout out for that. But anyways, later today, myself and Abster are going to be trying Prime Hydration drink. So we have been able to get hold of a couple of different ones. I'm just going to read these off. I'll sort the camera out in a second and I will show you them. So I have in my hand an Ice Pop Prime Hydration drink. I also have the Blue Raspberry Prime Hydration drink. Which other ones do we have? We have Tropical Punch. And we have Lemon and Lime. The only one that I wasn't able to get hold of was Metamoon. And the grape flavor one, but from what everybody seems to be saying, grape is apparently not the nicest flavor. But as I always say with all the food videos and bits and pieces that I do, always try everything yourself. Don't just go off someone's opinion, because what you may think and what you may feel about a product may not essentially be what everybody else does, because everyone has different taste buds. But I'm gonna put it in the comments. Which is your what's the best flavor of Prime? And the answer that you give will be the first one that I try. So, first one will be listed as lemon and lime. Then, next up, we're going to put Tropical Punch. I'm interested to see number 3, which is going to be Ice Pop, because everybody seems to go on like that's the best one. And last but certainly not least, the one that seems to be everybody's favorite, Blue Raspberry. Okay, so the poll should now be live. So if you would like to vote on the poll, that would be very helpful. And in today's stream, I am going to focus primarily on doing the story. Just because I have put probably about 20 hours now into this game. Now, I have enjoyed every moment of playing this game. Don't get that twisted. But I want to progress a bit more so with the story, because I was looking at my spells, and majority of my spells, I've got most of them. It just seems that the 3 Ungivable Curses, and I don't know if they're going to be like a post-game thing, but at this moment in time, the 3 Unforgivable Curses are the only ones, really, that I don't have. I managed to level up as well to level 33. So I went up, I believe, 2 levels off stream. But apart from that, everything you have seen has been on stream. It's just because I've had so much fun playing this game that some games I play, and I play them more so for streaming wise. And other games, if I really love a game, I'll play it in my personal time a lot. Like, for example, Star Wars Battlefront. You guys know that I love Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars, funny enough, base games I play in my personal time. So yeah, this game has a great exploration aspect to it, especially now that I have the broom. You can go nearly anywhere. The only problem I would say with the broom is you can't land everywhere, which would have been nice, but it is what it is. and all the flu stations, which are essentially fast travel points. I decided around the start of me getting this game to go and walk around, explore, and interact with as many NPCs as I possibly can, because it's an open world game, and open world games are built on the aspect of you essentially, exploring as much as you can. There's a lot of mini games in this. There's a lot of collectibles to find. I'm still discovering new things in this game every time that I seem to play it, and that to me just shows me that it's a great game. So because of that, I'm happy to put a good amount of hours into playing this. But I want to advance more in the story. I want to see where this story goes. I want to see where it leads. I feel like I've done quite a few of the initial side quests. There's a lot of other side quests to do, don't get me wrong. New ones are popping up all the time. But some of the side quests are locked behind you knowing a specific ability, or if it's not a specific ability, it's down to you're not leveled enough yet. So you either need to know an ability, have unlocked an item, or are at a certain level in order to do some of the quests within this game. It doesn't stop you from playing the game, though. There is so much to do that you can kind of get lost. Like, I went to stream the other day, and I seen a couple of the balloons that you can pop just floating in the sky, and I was like, do you know what, I'll do these. But then it led on to another set of them, and another set of them, and then when I look back, I ended up streaming about an hour later due to the fact that I was just enjoying popping all these different balloons and just searching around. Another thing I've been trying to do as well, and it's probably impossible to do, but I don't know, I'm still trying to find new and inventive ways to make it happen, is there's a lot of house elves that you see randomly dotted around Hogwarts from time to time, and I want to try and, like, I don't know, creep up on one or something, but it seems that they can see through your spell when you turn invisible. They're just too fast for you to actually get anywhere near. I had one the other day that decided to spawn in the game, and I didn't even see it. And the second I turned around to try and interact with him, he was gone. He was out of there. But yeah, it's a fun, quirky game. Obviously, I unlocked the ability to now start capturing pets, which is pretty cool. So throughout the world there are different beasts. I guess that's the kind of like Fantastic Beast element to it. There are many different beasts and creatures that inhabit the lands of Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, all the little surrounding villages, so on and so forth, and just the open world in general. And now, because I've learnt a couple abilities, so you actually have to feed some of them to tame them and brush them and whatever else to get them tame, or use Levioso to keep them suspended in the air. And then you use this bag, which is very similar to Back to the Future. Sorry, not Back to the Future. Very similar to the Ghostbusters, with the backpacks that they wear, and it essentially is like a vacuum. I think you can upgrade the size, but you can hold a certain amount of animals or creatures in this bag, and then when you find a certain part of the room requirement, I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but I presume if you're watching my stream, you've probably watched previous streams. Once you unlock that part of the room of requirements, you can start to keep pets. And by looking after these pets over time, some of them will drop these different items that you can use for crafting and so on and so forth. So it is worth you doing. It does seem like a complete side element to the game at this moment in time to the game, but it doesn't mean that it's not worth doing, because it can save you money. For example, if you need to, do up your traits on your gear or create potions and stuff, there's certain things that you can find by keeping and looking after pets. So I implore anybody who has the game to do that. But yeah, without further ado, I think we should get into this. Right, let me sort out the lighting and we'll get this popping. Well, actually, I think that'll be alright, actually, for once. I think that'll be alright. Alright, let me sort that out. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, what's good? You can see me. We are level 33. Let's have a look at our gear, because apparently we've got something that we haven't checked. So, I'm trying to think, what was the last biggest accomplishment that we did in this game? I unlocked the ability to now do up your traits on some of your items. So a trait is like a slot, and you can have up to 3 when you're fully upgraded. So I've started to do some of the traits up on some of my items. I think the highest thing is this tan riding attire at 94. Oh, and one handle. Somebody asked me the other day to go through the one handle, so let's do that. They don't do anything, it's purely for cosmetic look. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, there's quite a few of these that you can find. Some of them are on quests, some of them you just find around the castle and around the world itself. So, you know, if you really want to get into the aspect of like customizing your wands, your gear, even your character, I will say there is a cool customization in this game. I wish there was more for like the character designs, but nonetheless, it is very cool. Oh, that's a cool one. And to anybody who wants to know which version of the game I got, because there was a lot of people who were confused. I still got 4 left to unlock. We're going to leave this one on. There was a lot of people who were confused when this game came out. I have the standard PlayStation 5 edition, or even the special edition. Well, sorry, there was an Amazon edition, there was a limited edition, there was a collector's edition. I don't have any of those. I just got the standard version of this, but it's for the PS5. So because of that, I think there's like a mission or something that you get that other people don't have, and there's a quest line or something from what I was told, but it's not that much different. Shout out to Stasis Geek, I know he's playing it over on his computer, and it feels old saying the word computer, PC should I say. But I know a lot of people have it on many different consoles, and it doesn't really make a difference. I know it's coming last to Nintendo Switch. Hey, look at that. They're actually really useful in battle, like when you're lower level. Now I don't really need to use them too much, because I think I'm quite good at casting spells in this.
How wonderful to see you again.
Alright, let's go see Professor Garlick, who is a descendant of Ron Weasley. I want to actually look up and see how far back she is a descendant, because this is like 100 years, so what would she be to Ron?
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be
Let's
sure
have a look
to
at the
let her
vote
know
anyway
how
for a
well
second.
you're coming along.
So currently, what is the best flavour of
Professor
Prime?
Hecat tells
We
me
have
she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready
lemon
for a
and
more
lime at
advanced
35%.
charm.
Oh no, lemon. Oh
Wingardium
shit, lemon and lime at
Leviosa requires
33%.
a bit of concentration
Tropical punch at
and a
48%.
nice,
Ice pop at
graceful
19%.
movement.
And nobody likes
Let's
blue
see you try
raspberry.
your hand
Really?
at it.
That's
When
surprising.
executed correctly, you should be able to pick up
Ah, Wingardium
bolters as though they
Leviosa,
were
it's time to
sprigs
learn
of
a new
snake
spell.
fruit.
Boom. I feel like we need a bit more light. Well, that'd be good. There's me trying to turn my light on, it's not even plugged in. There you go. The levitation charm, Wingardium Leviosa, can levitate and move objects. Control its position with your movement and use up, down, left, right to fine-tune the distance and rotation. Oh, nice.
Well done!
Leviosa! Revelio! Leviosa! Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying.
Hey, shout
I'd
out
imagine.
to Grindhouse.
Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you.
She's
Have a
just full of
wonderful
these
day.
earthy puns.
Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Okay. I'm confused. Where is Wingardium Leviosa? There it is. Right.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh wow, look. That, oh my days, I got so much control with this now. Oh, nice.
Revelio.
Maximum potion. Okay. Let's have a look at our quest. The High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near Castle Ruin. Meet Natty near Falberton Castle. Alright. Guess we should do that. Gotta go on the old world map. Oh, nice. There's a flu station right next to where we need to be. Like that wasn't luck.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, that's right.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Right. Let's see what she wants for the necessary task. Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all three combat plants and use them simultaneously. Right. So let's see what we have anyway. So we need to get a Mandrake and Venomous Tentacular. Okay. Well, before we go and see Natty, let's go to Hogsmeade for a second. Because the other day there was I had to do something.
Does it get any more cozy than
What was it? I had to
Hogsmeade?
use a Mandrake. I had to use a Mandrake in battle against multiple enemies, and I couldn't find a Mandrake anywhere. Then I found out that you can actually buy them at this shop. I'll show you. It's at the back. This one just here. You can actually buy Mandrakes here. So if you don't find them, because you do find them in a certain quest, but if you don't find them generally in the world and you don't have any, and you have some money on you, that is always an option. Someone needs to do a parody to show like how much you have to buy and sell stuff in this game just to get by. But I guess that's part of the open world aspect to it, which is pretty cool.
Good day. Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Okay, let's get rid of everything we don't need. That should be enough. No, 600, damn it.
Well, I'd say you can't even afford a Detney seed. One tiny seed. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Right, now, what do we need to do again? Oh yeah, vote on the poll, guys. I want to have a look through that in a minute. Grow and harvest flux. I think I've already done that in the room of requirement. I'm sure I had some growing, so let's go to the room of requirements. And let's see. Because if there is, then I'll take that as well and I'll do that. Always have Mallow Seed brewing. Potion station. No, that's not. Oh yeah, I identified those items of clothing, so let's see. $88, $93. Okay. Now what else was it? I think it was gloves. That's right. So 82, 91. That's a bit better. Growing harvest folks, that's right. Okay, so where would it be if I have harvested it? Potion station. Did I not even bother to make it? Damn. some growing. Oh yeah, and there was a woman that the other day she wanted. Oh, I don't have enough. She wanted some of the thunder potion stuff from us, so that's gonna take 15 minutes. Always try and keep stocked up on potions if you can, and make them, don't buy them. I know it's easier to probably buy them if you're just gonna use like one specific potion, but it makes so much more sense if you actually just create them yourselves. Because the good thing is, if you end up like me, going off on like a big long mission and completely forgetting, you come back here and you're like, oh, I'm completely out of everything, because that's kind of how I am when I come back to this room. I'm normally depleted of everything. I just restock on whatever it is I have. Alright, so that's 12 minutes. They're cooking away. I think I got a bit more room in here to add some more stuff in. First one was that scientific one? Where will the last one go? Go by there? No, candelabra. You've reached the maximum of this budget. Alright, okay. I know this looks scatty, but I will sort it out. Really? I've reached the budget? Oh, damn it. Right, what about herbology? It's like a conveyor belt. Just potions being brewed. What are we saying? Prime flavors. Tropical Punch is winning at this moment in time. Damn. Didn't expect that. Thought you all would have said Blue Raspberries. Ain't nobody got no love for Blue Raspberry. Still brewing away. Oh, actually, I know what I want. Get rid of all the unnecessary stuff to make more room for more. Don't need to sit down here. I didn't mean to get rid of that thing, but well, that's got enough. Right, so I think all the unnecessary stuff is now gone out of the room, so now I can just move everything around. It's annoying, I wish it would let me just stay in this mode the whole time. Okay. Let's put this... Where would this go? Where would this go? Oh, I'm not trying to change the room. Put it like that, it's probably gonna hang over. Like this, so I think it might hang over the corner. Oh no. Oh no, just. I've got enough room to kind of edge everything down a bit. Starting to look a bit more organised than it. I just didn't want it looking a mess. Not enough room on those walls, but probably on those, so... something that's being used. wish that it was done so I could move it. Nevertheless, let's continue on. I can live there. No, I don't want to change the floor. I can live there. Can I have that a bit closer? Like the last one? No, was that as far as it'll? Okay, alright, fine. Can I put that back? Right, so that one won't let me put it right there. Really? That's irritating. I can't put it up there either. Is there enough room that I can have it in the middle of the room? I guess that makes a bit more sense. Now I want to organise this. Right, 2 round ones and a big square one, and that one as well. Keep pressing R1, that's why he's doing that random weird jump animation, guys. Smooth that. Put it by there. This. Put it there. Makes a bit more sense. I like the idea of these being in the middle of the room. I feel like I think my partner would be really proud. I'm probably getting my Sims on right now. And then I could have another one maybe on the other. Oh yeah, that would look sick. Hold on, was this the big one? Was that the big square one? Are these smaller? Apparently they're the same size. So if I take this. Please tell me I've got enough room to do it. No, I don't want it that close. Oh, the symmetry. Oh, it looks so good. Guys, leave a like on the stream if you like the symmetry. This is starting to look like a proper room in here, you know? And, I don't know, maybe we should add some stuff into this room. Damn. Okay. I'll make this side like more herbology. Really? Right, well, if this side is going to be more herbology and plant-based, maybe I should move this. Put it over here. That makes more sense. So. And then put this... I don't like this just being there. Looks a bit random. Okay, that makes more sense, because then we have more space for like more bits and pieces within the future. I like this whole middle thing that I've been doing, so we'll continue with that. And then when this is... Yes, it's finally done! Now this is done. Let's move this, and we'll put it there. Right, okay, so I'm gonna set these all to make stuff, and then I'm gonna get out of here and get my stuff. Okay, they're all... They're all making away. Mallow sweet. Fertilizer is doing its thing. Everything should be doing what it needs to be. Imagine if you could just leave a garden like this and just be like, alright guys, well, I'm going out for the evening. You lock up. And, yeah, I'll see you in the morning, alright? Alright, peace. Just leave. Oh, I forgot about these ones as well. Could check on the pets, but I don't think we really got enough time. Actually, let's do a loom. The loom of justice. Defense. 10 defense. Right. Is anything that we have equipped? Can we actually upgrade anything that we have equipped? Nope. Well, we've done a couple. I suppose that's something. Let's make our way back to the astronomy tower. Let's look at our quest. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously, so... Right, from what she's saying, essentially, if I just go there, and I go 1, so okay, so now I should, it just popped up. Return to Professor Garlic. Scooby-Dooby. All the way over here. Hey, where'd it go? Ah, there we go. Unselected it. Unselected it. So, let's have a look at that poll. 17% for Ice Pop. Really? Everyone seems to love Ice Pop. But... apparently you guys say it's not.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing 10 times.
Lemon and lime 39%, tropical punch 43%.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, It's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Flick and swish.
You will want to focus with this.
Leave a like on the video for flick and
Nothing as
swish.
mortifying as knocking back
Square,
a colleague when all you wanted to do was
circle,
move a few parts.
X. X. Nice, another spell acquired.
Wonderfully done.
Alright, let's try this Flipendo.
You're a
Hey! A knockback James Flipendo like Asio is a force spell capable of expelling violet shields. Oh, violet shields. Oh, nice. So that's helpful.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
I expected a...
Forgive me. I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing ball. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library, my first days here.
Oh, damn. Sounds like
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a seventh year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Alright, another quest line done. The man behind the moon. Alright, let's go back to that quest. See what I mean though with this game, how easy it is to get distracted and go off and do something else.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
But I think you guys would agree that was worth it. We literally just got a quick spell.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
I love
As
my guy's
promised,
glasses.
I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Yeah, I want to know more about Natty. She seems like a very interesting character.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Right. So, her saying being as quiet as possible, basically, in my eyes, means that she probably wants us to go invisible.
What are you up to now?
It's like, I'm trying to be inconspicuous.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
I wonder what that does.
Well, we need one of those butterflies in order to activate it.
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
A bit more force.
That did it.
Alright, okay.
Regarding Leviosa. Regarding Leviosa.
Right, so... just take that.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
You can't do Confringo quietly. The amount of damage that it creates, it's like, that's not a quiet spell.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Probably wondering why I put a little lock on for that. The only reason why, the infamous foes you can take down in this game, you take them down, you get quite a lot of XP. I've stumbled upon quite a few of them. Then I read an article online about the fact that there's all these different infamous foes in the game, and I was like, oh,
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Enemies I kept randomly finding. Something else I need to do.
Revenue.
Felipe. Oh, nothing.
Can't even go through there. Right, so it's to do with that lock, clearly. Okay, what's the poll saying? 36% lemon lime, tropical punch 40%, 20% is ice pop, and 4% for blue raspberry. Alright, well somebody likes blue raspberry at least. Yeah. Is there something to do with this?
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Is there anything else in this room? That's just a padlock. Try the other way. That's why me being an idiot using the wrong spell. There's reasons why we have different spells that are assigned, guys. At least you know I'm not using a guide, alright? Alright, okay, so you should be able to get in now. Did I not just open the main gate? Come on, Natty. Can't be doing all the work. Oh, that's why. There we go.
Well done. I will be right back. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
With the door.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
It's like they know we're coming.
Yeah, we're straight in the face.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Nah, we're gonna save that hippogriff.
New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Right, clearly we've got to go that way. That's why it's pointing us that way. But it'd be nice if we could just get on our broom and fly up there. That would be fantastic.
I hope
But
Matty stays out of trouble.
you say that, mate. I want to go for war. You attacking hippogriffs. I don't think
Revelio.
that's funny. Even though it's a mythical creature, that's like, what's the thing with attacking creatures?
Revelio.
Oh, right, okay, so I gotta use that to get up, I get it.
Depulso. Accio.
I get it.
Guardian
So,
Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
okay, that could have been bad.
Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
You said we're sneaking. Yeah, sneaking.
Revelio.
Sneaking about, we are.
No. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
I've heard sense. You're in there, tiger. Confringo.
Confringo that way.
Revelio.
What's inside of here? Thank you very much. What else do we need? Here comes the money.
Aloha Mora.
That door.
Revelio.
Nothing else in here that we need.
I hope Natsy's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box. Levioso.
Don't try and do the I'm gonna jump you thing.
Revelio.
It's not gonna work, right?
Aloha
It's gonna
Mora.
look very silly.
Revelio.
Can't go this way, can I? I'm not leveled enough. I'm gonna say, come on, you can't lead me up to the roof and then there's nothing there. Okay, so what's that? To show me that there's loot in another part of the castle, maybe? Is that to hit me into exploring further? Because I will. Let's take that. Oh, can't even carry it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Right, that's good. Let's go.
High wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
She was afraid. You could tell. You could see the fear. Let's go. Oh, what? I'm actually flying on the hippogriff. Let's go.
Oh!
ascend, extend, hold R2 for speed.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must
Yeah,
be
this
returning
definitely
from an
seems faster
unscheduled
than
run.
the broom. I was gonna say, why is it running when all the kids are in school? That's the only time that train should run. This is pretty cool. Guys, leave a vote on the poll. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Turn on post notifications if you haven't done already to be informed of when I upload new content. Whoosh! Look at this. This is beautiful.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Probably. We're not on Thestrals.
This is amazing!
Okay, so you voted lemon and lime at this current moment in time to
It's
be
incredible, isn't it?
top of the votes, 38%. Tropical Punch is 34, Ice Pop is 21, and Blue Raspberry has 7. This is amazing. Oh, look at this, son! No! And I haven't slowed down the whole time either. I prefer that to using a broom. 1,000,000%.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you
Did
able
you?
to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands.
Nice.
I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother
Yes,
will be
you did.
worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much
Please
to tell
tell me I can now fly this hippogriff all the time. Please tell me that. Please go. You have unlocked a hippogriff. Come on. Come on. My mode of transport, please. Caligo is his name. New beast slot unlocked. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta see. We gotta see. We gotta see. We gotta see. Flying mount unavailable. What? Because I'm on one? Is that because I'm on a flying mount? I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off now.
Faster, Highwing!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down.
This is so
We should speak
cool.
with him together. Meet me at his home.
This is so cool. I don't want to get off. I really don't want to get off.
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I don't want to get off. Look at
I
this.
assume you have news regarding...
Look at this.
Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
This is what Hogwarts is meant to be, man. Oh, this is amazing. Now, there must be an ability to be able to learn how to use your wand while being on a flying mount, whether it's a broom or a hippogriff. And I have been told you can fly Thestrals as well. Let's go! so much fun. So much fun. Oh, Hagrid's house, I believe. Oh, looks like somebody wants to talk to us. And you can run around! Oh my days, this is amazing. What if we're going to talk? Can I still talk? I've got to get off to talk. Highwind can be mounted again through the tool wheel by holding L1. What? Oh my god, we can... Yes! 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 That is what I've been waiting for.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until
Until my brother kept beating me. No, I stopped playing.
Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
Y'all ready for this? Alright, let's do this. Y'all ready for this?
Accio! Yes!
Give me that Accio, boy. Watch how I just clout this now. Clout it! Stop! Boom! There we go.
That was sensational.
Thank you very much. Nah, don't do that. Samantha, that's cheeky.
Yes!
Samantha, it wasn't about that. No!
You'll have to do better than that.
Yeah, alright, Samantha, alright. Right, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Oh, Samantha, you've made this impossible.
You'll have to do better than that.
Alright, Samantha, I agree.
That?
Yeah, you won. Well done. Samantha.
Good match.
I clotted
Care
it
to
too
have another
much.
go?
But of course.
Of course.
Splendid.
Are you ready? Now, I can't remember if you hit their ball further, does it still count or no?
How am I to top that?
30. Nice. Followed up by another 30.
Yes!
Alright. Did I bring the sauce today? Did I bring the sauce today?
That was sensational.
Come through with that 80. What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got for me? That's 70, yeah? So I just basically need to get 20. No! But I still
You'll
won.
have to do better than that.
But I still won.
That settles it, then.
I still won with only 2.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Yes, you did.
More
But
like
you
you underestimated me.
Yeah.
That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck. I ought to do the same. It's been a while since
I just have a bag that I keep in here.
Highwing, go!
Let's go, Highwing. Oh, this is just such an amazing experience. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to level up the broom. That's still something that's going to happen, but we're going to definitely make sure that we enjoy using Highwing as much as possible because, oh my
Sometimes
days,
it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
this is just an amazing experience. The Harry Potter Wizarding World by Air. Let's go fight that infamous foe. Yes, I could have fast traveled there by using a flu station. I probably would have been there in like, what, 2 seconds, but I generally, if I can fly somewhere, and if it's not going to be like a massive inconvenience, I will try and fly there. Let's get it. Dun, dun. Where's he at? Where's he at?
We could get him in that goblin helmet. I own a moment.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Come on.
Levioso!
Infamous foe, come on down. Oh, how'd you like that?
Levioso!
Defeated the infamous foe with 2 hits. Not very infamous.
Levioso!
Confringo!
Where are you?
It isn't
Confringo!
Some of those wizards were friends.
Will they? Well, this must hurt even more then. Come on, man! Dead before you even hit the ground. Level 34, let's go. Oh. Didn't even get a chance. Well, as you can see, we've defeated that infamous foe. So it seems now, since we've been able to start upgrading gear, I'm not really finding a lot of gear that's higher level once I upgrade something. So, which is a good and a bad thing, because it just means getting higher level gear is obviously becoming a bit harder. But it also means that we're upgrading to a level where we're quite, I would say, quite high levels. Alright, so we've got another one of these to do. We need to still unlock the 3 unforgivable curses to do that. We'll do it for Flipendo though. Just make sure there's no owls left for us to read now. All good on that front. Now we need to go all the way to here. We'll go there, and then we'll jump on our hippogriff and fly over.
On another adventure, are we?
Yeah, there are a lot of people saying apparently like Prime was
hard
to get hold of,
scriptorium,
but
my efforts were
I've
in vain.
got
Meet me outside
quite
the
a few,
Slytherin common
and I
room.
bought them all at their
We
normal
need to
price.
talk.
I just went to Asda.
Seems pleasant enough, isn't it?
So at some point in the future, I'm gonna try the
You're
lemon
here.
one
Good.
and obviously the red one. Had the blue one before. Still need to try grape.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
Moon,
I believe so.
and the KSI
He
flavor
supposedly
one.
has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Revelio!
Imagine how my husband...
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs.
Yeah, I was
Bickle.
gonna say, let's
Thank
go
you.
find your son. I don't know how you
What
can
am I
take
going to
my
do?
character seriously with those goggles, but it is what it is.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
I came here before. I thought, do you know, I tried to repair
This
this.
must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle!
Clearly,
would
he
not
loves
have done this
Quidditch.
to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Okay,
I
follow
thought
the
we would have
footprints.
found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child.
Revelio.
We must find Archie quickly. Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
I want one of those.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed. I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that
I'm
at
just
some
shooting
young
a
age.
Thestral.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away,
so bad
and I
now.
felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways.
Damn it.
But in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Come on.
Incendio.
So... Are you even trying? No! Incendio!
Expelliarmus.
They got what they deserved.
Yes, they did. Into the Ashwinder's tent we go.
Revelio.
Did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I always say
Revelio.
Where is he? He's below us.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
So we need to go lower down, essentially, in order to do that. We need to drop down.
Revelio.
Just making sure there's nothing that I've missed. Okay. So it's not down there. There must be a secret entrance then. Because this is the way it was leading us. Here it is.
Revelio.
Alright, bud, we're gonna get you now.
Please, I need your help.
Archie.
This way turns out to be a
Archie
Dementor
Pickles.
or something.
How do you know?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
We need to get this open.
Right, let's see. Sorry, Archie, I was just pilfering the place for money.
Hello, Hamura.
You know how it is. Alright, Lemon and Lime is still winning on 40%, Tropical Punch 33%, Ice Pop 20%, and Blue Raspberry is 7%.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. First, we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Hold on, let me see. Are you cold or just wearing a scarf to copy your character in the game? You need a green one. Oh, shout out to Stasis Geek. I didn't even realize that he was, that he's in the stream or was in the stream or is partaking in the stream. Yeah, shout out to Stasis Geek. I'm freezing cold, but I refuse to put my heating on. And yes, I need to get some more different primes. I have quite a few of them. But yeah, shout out to Stasis Geek. Don't forget to check his channel out. He recently did a birthday stream, so go check that video out and go check out his YouTube channel.
You're here! Oh,
Where's my money?
you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Wade. Mr. Filbert. And I think they...
Filbert? Filbert.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Now the talk of payment.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Okay. Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why he will be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Revelio.
I wonder if they actually have like a rule in the wizarding community, like you're considered to be a scumbag if you use Alohomora. Because you could just walk into someone's house, take their stuff, and just be like, oh, it weren't me. Go to the map chamber. Meet Sebastian outside the Slytherin common room. Let's walk to the Slytherin common room, make it a bit easier for ourselves, and make myself a drink. But yeah, whichever one you guys vote on the most on the poll is going to be the first drink that we try later today, as I have quite a few of them. Oh, and I have that XIX vodka as well that everybody was raving about. Right. Sebastian.
You're here. Brilliant. I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching.
I need to
Although
try
that
and
hasn't
talk
stopped us before.
to Ominous.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Learn some dark
Hello,
magic.
Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to
very
Salazar
anti-pure
Slytherin
blood
than
for
worshipping
Slytherin.
pureblood status.
Because most of the
She'd
Slytherins
heard of the
were like pure
scriptorium
bloods.
and thought its contents might shed some light on him.
Which is
She
kind of good
even
for his
found the
character.
secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically...
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
By that logic, 3 is better.
Nice.
I hope we're ready for this.
Right, as soon as I need to put something back together.
Reparo.
Rebellion. The rubble forms a relief of a person facing a snake.
I must prove my
Must be
point.
the voice
We do
I
not
hear.
need to use dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you,
Just
I'm
like
starting
Harry
to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Revelio. Never mind.
Instantly.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Revelio. The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Confringo.
Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. The light in these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Right, I think one thing I definitely need
Lumos.
is Lumos. Because
Revelio.
right now I can't see.
Lumos.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
the symbols? Circle and a thing.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Yeah,
you got to
right.
it first. Nice work.
Too many snakes in here. I'm not even someone who's really bothered by snakes. I filled the dart and it struck my face as it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another welcoming sort, was he?
Right, so where are the symbols? Because that's essentially what her problem was.
Revelio.
Lumos.
I was going to say, it's so dark in here. A Z and a cat, or a pig. So a pig and a Z. Let's try that. It must be that. And that. Confused by that one.
Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
That's that.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Okay. So now what? Now what? Through here. Around this way. Through here. And this way. Extraordinary. The journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder, Salazar Slytherin. Intended more than what we've become, I know it.
Not sure references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Any more sneak
Revelio.
peeks? Right, so circle. Was on this? Oh, that was on the other side, wasn't it?
Lumos.
Here we go. That
Excellent
looks
work.
promising.
We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
So this is before you even get in the scriptorium. You got to do all this. And the
Lumos.
lighting for this is horrendous, but it's on purpose to make you like, I don't know, feel like you're in a ominous scene. No, not that way. Which way was it? It was this way, wasn't it? This way, and then there was a door.
I spotted something
here.
ahead. Looks troubling.
That door looks like it's actually made out of snakes.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
That looks horrendous. Look at that for a door.
Revelio.
What can we do? Oh, there's a note here. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgiving curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous.
Oh, great.
A skeleton.
So we got to cast the curse.
And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Right,
if you
so
cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Guess we're gonna have to cast it then, I guess.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast
Oh, he knows
on
it.
you.
You didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Hold on, he
Because
said
I'm not
he'll
sure
either
I do.
teach it to us or
Ominous
cast it on
knows
us. That sounds a bit
Yet he's left us
sinister.
no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the Cruciatus curse. I want to learn the Cruciatus curse, but you must cast it on me. Teach me the Cruciatus curse, and I'll cast it on you.
I want to learn the
That
curse,
sounds like a better
and I
idea.
think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Oh. X. Triangle. X. Square. Circle. What level am I now?
Ready?
I'm level 34.
I'm ready.
Haha! Yes! Yes! Success. Unlimited power.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop.
Revelio.
But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent their time making various long-term plans with respect to students' population and reflecting on disagreements we had with other founders.
We found Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous.
Slytherin spell
There's a book just here.
Oh, nice.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had hoped that Godric thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students needs to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to ridiculous notions that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put to voice. I tried to discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of impudent children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature in a deep sleep in the chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly thought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts, that who should only serve to stain my legacy. Oh wow. Very dark thoughts.
Revelio.
Okay, I think I've taken everything of worth in here. What's that? Just drink like a 10,000-year-old beer.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I feel like if you put your hand in there, you'll never get it back.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without
Revelio,
we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Oh, is that another door? Slytherin dungeon. Ooh, let's go. Alright, let's have a look at the votes. 10% blue raspberry. Ice pop is 19%. Tropical
Best news
punch.
I've heard all day.
Ominous.
32, and lemon and lime is 39.
Please, Sebastian.
Revelio.
I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Well, I was going to say, I guess there was some sort of silver lining. It's got a bit of closure. Level 34, let's go. And I now know one of the unforgivable curses. Let's see. Yes! Okay, so I can't cast it in the school, I believe. But if I'm not in the school, I think I can cast it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave that one here. This is a 2-hour stream. I'm going to come back later this evening and do another stream. I've now got to go and do a couple of bits and pieces. But when I do come back later today, so you got until I finish talking to carry on voting on the poll. So the current drinks that I am going to try, we have Prime Hydration, we have Ice Pop. We have a couple of the Ice Pop ones. There's another Ice Pop. We also have another one to try, which is the lemon and lime, or lemon. It says lemon lime, but I believe I'm just gonna call it lemon and lime. We have none other than tropical punch to try, and the blue raspberry. So to end the poll today, blue raspberry had 10%, Ice Pop had 19%. In second place was tropical punch, and winning this out today was lemon and lime. So don't forget to check out mine and Abster's YouTube channel, because we will be trying some of those. I also have the XIX vodka as well, so maybe I'll do some vodka mixer videos as well for some of my members. Big shout out to each and every single person that has popped into the stream today. At one point I think we had like 32 people in the stream at one concurrent time, so you know, massive props and massive shout out to each and every single one of you guys for that, because you know, you lot are the ones who make this possible. The YouTube channel is now amassed over 2 million channel views, and that is all thanks to you guys, so I've got to give you guys props for that. You know what I mean? Without you, there's no way that I can do this. But yeah, I'll be back this evening. I will do another stream of Hogwarts Legacy. It'll probably be about an hour long, maybe 2 hours, and yeah, I'll be trying some Prime energy drinks as well. Got some unboxing videos to film. So yeah. Oh, also as well, I might do the Prime energy drinks live, so you might get to be able to see it as a live stream video. So, but anyways, I appreciate you all popping in for today. I've been GMG News. You guys have been my lovely audience. Have yourself a fantastic day. Keep on smiling. Don't take life too seriously, because none of us make it out alive. And always remember, guys, put your best foot forward, because that way you're going to be leading towards something